Hey everyone, so I want to come in and do a quick demo for you guys and just show you just how quick and easy it is to make a homemade salsa at home. I have taken this one to home parties many times, and actually last year when we did Roaming the Ridge, I was asked to bring this one, this particular salsa, which is our pineapple salsa. I was asked to bring this back because it was so good. I will say when I first heard about the pineapple salsa, it wasn't top on my radar. I wasn't too sure how I would feel about it. But I will say it has very quickly become one of my absolute favorites. So what we're going to start with here is I actually have one of our choppers. This is called the Quick Chef Pro. And this is actually the reason why I joined Tupperware. I wanted this chopper really bad. And this one is so easy. It's actually got the blades in there. It does come with a whisking paddle and a little tray that you can actually clean your berries and stuff off with if you want. Kind of like a mini salad spinner. But this one is really easy. You're just gonna chop this way. We do have a Power Chef where it's more of the lawnmower style where you pull it. I do like this one. This one is you're gonna get a little bit more chunkier. So when we do our pineapple salsa, what we're gonna start with first is we are gonna start with some onions. So I'm just gonna go ahead and chop some of that up and put it into my chopper. The reason why I wanted this chopper so bad when I joined is because I don't like touching onions. I don't like the smell it gives on my hands, and this just makes it just so much easier. Just a couple little cuts and I can throw it in there and the chopper does all the work for me. So I'm just gonna do a couple big chunks here. As you can see, they're pretty good size. I'm gonna go ahead and throw those in. I'm also going to take a couple jalapenos, and I actually have those in our Fridge Smarts. Our Fridge Smarts are gonna prolong your produce 2 to 4 times longer. And so how they do that is they all have a different breathing. All your fruits and vegetables breathe at a different temperature or a different setting. So when you think about your refrigerator, inside you have just 2 settings, fruits and vegetables. But if I were to come on here and show you, you could actually see that our broccoli is a heavy breather and it requires lots of air. So that tells me that I need to come up to the top and put it into the open position. There is a open, closed, and a half open. Sorry, all the way on open. But then if I want to say cauliflower, so now in my refrigerator that should be in the same drawer, right? But here it tells me that it's a medium breather and it should be in the medium position. But wait a minute, how are those supposed to be in the same drawer if they're supposed to breathe differently, right? So that's why your produce actually doesn't last as long because they're not breathing properly. So, and one other quick little tip with these is you're never going to want to mix your seeded and your unseeded fruits or vegetables together in the same. Like let's say, for example, I thought I have carrots and I also have celery. They're both in the closed position. I could put them both in here, but they're not a seeded and unseeded, so they're okay. But if I saw a cucumber and a carrot, those you're not going to want to put together because, again, seeded and unseeded, and the seeded will actually suck the moisture out of the unseeded and make them both go bad faster. So a few things that I've kept in my Fridge Smarts and how long I've kept them. Think of your bagged spinach. I'm going to actually use 2 jalapenos while I talk to you here. I have had bagged spinach, you know, typically what does that last us? 3-4 days maybe in the refrigerator. In the Fridge Smarts, I have actually kept mine for 3.5 to 4 weeks, which is just simply incredible. I've had strawberries. Now, if I've gotten them fresh from the store, and that is key, is getting them fresh, I've had them last me a month. I've had cauliflower last me 3-4 weeks. I've had celery last me 2 to 3 months, and actually a thing of carrots. We don't go through a whole lot of those in our home. I've had carrots last me 6 months. So that's pretty incredible. It's definitely going to save you some money in the long run on your grocery bill. So what I'm doing here is I'm just taking the seeds out of my jalapenos because our family doesn't like things really spicy. A little bit of kick is okay. This is more of a sweet salsa anyway, so I'm just taking those seeds out of there. And I'm just putting them, again, in my chopper. And I'm just going to show you how easy this is. I'm just going to set the cover on here. And this one is a cover. This one isn't going to seal. It's not going to lock into place, but it does kind of suction down in there. It does have a rubber gasket on the bottom so that it will grip onto your counter nice. And all you're going to do is give it a couple little test ones and then just go around. And as you can see, If you can see that, we're already chopping it up. So if I want it more fine, you can keep going. If you want it coarser pieces, you can just go ahead and leave that. I'm gonna leave it for now because we're gonna put some other ingredients in there. Now typically I like fresh cilantro. I am a lover of cilantro, but of course our store was out, so I have to use the stuff in the little paste here, which I'm not as big of a fan. I don't feel it is as strong of a flavor. But like I said, sometimes you gotta use what you have. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put in a 20-ounce can of chunked pineapple. Now this does have the easy open tab, but I don't like using that because it creates sharp edges, and then if I put it in my garbage can, if somebody doesn't want to take out the garbage, they'll push that down and they risk cutting themselves. I've actually seen it happen. Also, if I'm using my spatulas, I don't want to cut my spatulas up with them, so I do use the Tupperware can opener because it is gonna cut around the top of the can, and then there is no sharp edges. And you can even do that with these easy open tops. So you probably heard it clicked. So then it's got these little grabbers right here. Oh, my jalapeno is really strong. My eyes are really watering. You can go ahead and pull that off. And as you can see, I'm not cutting myself on the top or on the can. It's not sharp at all. I mean, like literally. Super, super nice. So I am gonna just drain my juice just because my daughter will actually love that. She comes out and sees that I had pineapple open. You don't need the extra juice in them anyways. The pineapple is juicy enough. And so then I'm gonna go ahead and just throw that also right in my chopper. Now if I did have my cilantro, I would have probably chopped that on its own just to get that nice and fine. I'm also going to take half of the juice from a lime, so I'm cutting a lime in half here. And I have our little handy dandy zest and press where you actually have the zester if you need that. But I'm just going to press this lime. I'm going to go ahead and put my lime in. This guy is like so neat and handy, especially if you like mixed drinks or if you bake a lot, need to zest things very often. So just like that. Oop. And it pretty much turns your lime inside out. It gets all that out of there. And then if there are any seeds, they're gonna collect inside of here. So that's really handy. And now I am going to put my cover back on and give it some more turns here until it's the consistency that I want. I wish you guys could smell this. It smells incredible. And even better, I wish you could taste it because this stuff is, as Summer knows, this is some good salsa. She's been to my place a time or two or been to a party with me a couple times to know that she likes this salsa. Okay, so I've got some chips here. We'll take a quick little peek. I actually like to keep my chips fresh, so I'm gonna put them in a modular mate. Our modular mates are for your dry goods. They're gonna keep your foods fresh up to 1 year, including your chips, your marshmallows, your flours, I mean literally anything. Brown sugar no longer gets hard in your pantry. Sorry about the noise. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put those in. And I'm going to show you the salsa here. Look at that. Oh, yum. That looks so good. And if I wanted it even more, little smaller pieces, I most certainly could do that. This one is for you, Summer. That is absolutely incredible. So, as you can see, that was what, maybe 5, 6, 7 minutes. And we had salsa. Probably quicker if I wouldn't have done all that talking, right? So just something that you can do with your family. A quick pineapple salsa. I've got recipes for mango salsa, strawberry, which yes, strawberry is so good. Especially if you have it on, we have like cinnamon sugar pita chips. Oh my goodness, it's amazing. And of course just your regular typical salsas. Restaurant style or chunky, so. If this looks like something that you would like, go ahead, give me a message and a shout out and let's see what we can get you. And if you do decide you want to purchase maybe a chopper to make that super easy for yourself, I'll more than be happy to send you some really fun recipes to try. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you soon. Bye.